I just wanted to say something to our listeners, because I know when we first started, we were recording in our friend's recording studio, and then we tried to do it like some Zoom calls, and I just want to apologize to you all for how bad the audio was for a couple episodes, but we think we have it figured out again, because now we kind of have our own studio. Yay! We are so appreciative to the opportunity we had using our friend's studio.
Definitely.
But they're relocating. They are more than happy to let us still use their stuff, but they don't know where they're going yet, so they don't know if it's going to be possible, and we don't want to inconvenience them, so we've decided to venture off into our own studio. So that's why you may notice some sound differences, and just bear with us while we figure it out.
Definitely.
We appreciate you, however you're listening, through YouTube, Spotify, Patreon, however. Just, we appreciate you.
Yes. Definitely better, I think, than the virtual recordings have been.
I mean, the virtual was super, super convenient.
It definitely is.
It was
in a pinch.
Of all the options, it was the most convenient.
Yeah.
But because we didn't have to leave.
Yeah.
But the audio was it sounded like we were in tin cans.
Yeah. It wasn't consistent.
Yeah, our volume overlapped too much, and then we canceled each other out. Yeah. But we think we got it figured out. So we appreciate you tolerating it, because we weren't pleased with the episodes ourselves.
Yeah.
But we kind of recorded a lot so we could take the summer off. And then when we came back, we're like, oh shit, we don't have any episodes. So we really just had to put out those episodes because we didn't want you to not have anything.
Right.
So they weren't the best quality, but we're going to do better. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can expect better from us, guys.
Yes. Hold us to a higher standard, please. I have a Halloween Christmas tree, and I cannot wait to put it up. I almost put it up for today.
I don't have one, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it is the best thing ever.
I have a fucking Valentine's Day one.
Well.
And I don't have a spooky tree.
What color is your Valentine's Day one?
It's pink.
It's pink?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
pink, and then it's got red and pink and white roses on it. And
okay.
Yeah, it's cute. It's maybe 2 feet.
Oh, no, mine is a 6 foot.
Oh, like a full one?
A full Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever.
That is amazing.
So
Are you putting it in here?
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
It'll go right there. Do you want to talk about
the post?
The post?
Yeah,
post?
So I posted as the Hexhaven page in this group. It's called the Awakened Souls Collective. And I basically was just kind of trying to introduce us, and I said that we had just did an episode about past lives, and that I was kind of curious to get other people's opinions. And what I said is, what we found is that soul travel and transcendence show up across many cultures and belief systems, and especially those that are suppressed by Christian nationalism. And I just have been asking myself a lot recently, why? Why do they care what others believe about the afterlife? Is it just about reincarnation and how that challenges the heaven-hell binary? Or is it the one God binary that they think is at risk? It just doesn't make sense,
Right.
Especially because going to heaven is soul travel. It literally is the same concept, So to me, it just doesn't make sense that they fight against it so bad. And so I literally was I want other people's opinions on that.
Okay.
And I got some really interesting responses.
Okay.
Hell is a construct invented in the 16th century to control the people. As the meme goes, religious people are those afraid of hell. Spiritual people are those who have already been there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I just, like, that shit goes deep.
That is really deep. Holy cow.
Yeah. When I read it, I was like, you know, just
I'm
like...
just going to say amen.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow.
So then this other chick says, I'm in another frequency upgrade where I'm going to be sharing from levels of understanding and higher perspectives that will rattle religious and even the spiritual community teachings and interpretations of who we really are. I'm excited because I'm expanding, sharing what I've channeled, studied, and lived for over 55 years of staying highly connected and sensitive to who we are as a divine creator beings having a human experience. What I pulled from that is who we are as the divine creator beings having a human experience. So it kind of sounds like, is she alluding to like we're God? Like we're experiencing a godly thing? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
So that one I don't really understand too much.
Or is she alluding to aliens?
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of this one kind of came across as like, hey, you're a podcast. I'm trying to build something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that I thought was interesting. The response is, we have all lived in a world of duality, and most controls have been born out of fear both in the religious and the spiritual communities. I've always followed my own path, and I have watched good friends being lured into unfounded beliefs. Those that have followed the Master's way and working directly with their own source through their I am precedents seems to be more grounded in their truth and not so prone to paranoia. The spiritual path has many illusions that must be crossed, and one needs a solid basis of understanding to be able to navigate those pitfalls. Once we shed the veil of duality, things will become more clear, and that is the process that we are all here for. And so I responded and said, this is an interesting topic. Duality is a concept that has always felt necessary to ensure balance. Mm-hmm. Like, in my mind.
Right.
And I said, what would shedding the veil of duality mean for us? And she responded and says, to have duality, you also have to have denial. I am not talking about polarity of male and female. Self-denial always divides the self. One is always questioning the self and analyzing everything. To go beyond duality, one would have to have total trust in their own knowing without doubt, without a need to question. Old habits are hard to break, especially if you have struggled to get to where you are. It's so easy to fall into defense or confusion. It might be another generation until we really get there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Self-trust, huh?
Yeah. And that's what I said. It's like, it always comes back to the fucking self-trust.
Yeah.
You know?
Self-trust, yeah. And remember we did that one workshop where it was like, get down to the root thing that you need. And,
yeah.
And we both were
that
like,
you need to work on.
Self-fucking-trust.
Yeah.
Man.
Self-trust. Shit. And definitely going to be something that I think we do our whole lives.
I know.
Let's see. What else do we got here? Okay, so this one was really cool. Sharon, what you're seeing is the mechanics of Monopoly. If reincarnation, soul travel, or transcendence are real, then the heaven-hell binary collapses. And if it collapses, the system loses its leverage over the fearful. The intolerance is less about belief and more about power preservation. You don't need to buy their ticket. Your soul already remembers how to fly.
Interesting.
That one I liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So another one, traditionally, Christian doctrine holds that there is only one true faith, Christianity. Belief not explicitly part of the religion can be considered misguided or evil at worst, depending on the interpretation. If reincarnation exists, then there's no need for heaven and hell and no need for Savior to save souls from damnation. There are some modern sects of Christianity that are more receptive to different ideas and see threads of truth in all religions. But the sort of strict Christianity you are referencing here wouldn't be one of those. Your podcast sounds very interesting.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And then she ended up following us.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yay! That's awesome.
Yeah. And so to her I said, thank you. Feel free to look us up. Something we both noted when we first started this journey is that there's a marked difference between being religious and being spiritual. Those who identify as religious seem to lean more towards saving their souls from damnation and begging for forgiveness, while those who identify as spiritual tend to lean more towards connection with one's inner self, the universe around them, and the divine. So yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to put it out there, because I really want to hear what other people have to say about this.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the past lives and the soul travel, it is an aspect since we've started this that really has stuck with me.
Thank you for saying that, because I can tell you, and I'm sure I said it 1,000 times already, when I finished that book, I felt different.
Yeah.
Like I thought differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't explain it. Never in my life have I read a book that I really thought was life-changing until I read that book.
Right.
And that's why I was so...
You know what I think it is?
Wanted you to read it so bad.
Yeah,
So
I feel like when I was reading the book, it was like that there was puzzle pieces that would just be like snapping into place.
Yes.
And I can't, like you're right, I can't explain it.
Right.
But it just explained so many things to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so many different things that I've always thought were interconnected.
Yeah.
Like, that book to me kind of snapped those puzzle pieces in place.
That's how I feel too. And
yeah.
I mean, I've probably read 100 self-help books and fitness books and, you know, and this is probably the only book that I actually finished it and was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm so glad you told me to read it.
I know, because you know what? I really, ever since I read it, I wanted someone else I knew to read it to see if they could experience it the way I did, interpret it the way I did. And I know I have plenty of friends I could be like, oh, read this. And they'd be like, oh, sure.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But it really changed how I thought.
Yeah.
And
me too.
Yeah. And then when you read it and you're like, girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, thank you.
I think really, like, this type of stuff that we're kind of coming across, it requires an open mind.
Yes.
If you're closed to it, it will never mean anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it will never work for you.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where you have that communication barrier sometimes. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But really interestingly, my grandma, she has been in Hawaii for like a week with her best friend.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yes.
Oh my God.
She's had a blast. She's never been to Hawaii.
I've never been either.
I'm
jealous,
either.
but I'm so freaking happy for her.
So
what
she
a wonderful
did that.
experience.
And then she came back into Illinois and she's staying with her friend. And then today she's driving to Arkansas to see her sister. So she was in the car and she wasn't able, she wanted to like download all of our episodes and then listen to it in the car.
Aww.
She couldn't figure it out, so instead she was driving and like told the car to go on Spotify and find Hexhaven. She's like, it pulled it right up for me.
Oh my God, how cool.
And she's like, right on the dashboard, I just picked an episode and she picked the Past Lives episode.
Really?
And she's like, I just wanted to call and let you know that I think that the things that you guys talk about are so interesting.
Oh, God, that makes my heart happy.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so wonderful.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm so happy. But she's like, I think I missed a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to go back.
Has she heard Sexy Jesus then?
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, if you're listening, Sharon's grandma, I just want you to know that sometimes we talk about some things that I'm not ashamed of, but they will make you blush.
Yes. Yes. We can't be ashamed of them. Yes. We wouldn't be ourselves.
And thank you so much for listening to us.
Yes, we love you. Yeah, but I just thought that was crazy too, you know, that was the one that she like clicked on and like listened to, so. I
know, and I want to read it again, but I just have been so sidetracked. But I feel like if I did, I would feel like differently.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
I don't think that's like outside of the realm of possibility.
Right.
It's a powerful book.
It is.
And it's powerful, I think, because there's so much that, like, correlates with it and, like, provides merit that it's hard to ignore.
Right.
Like, it's hard to just, like, discount and be like, oh, that's not real. It's just somebody's fantasy.
Right.
There's just so much.
Yeah.